2009 Odyssey. The windows don't work. This window works, but none of the other ones work from the master switch or from the switch here. When you activate from the master switch, you can hear the relay. Relay internal of the switch. And all of them. So see what I can find. And I might have to move this car again because I'm in a parking garage and I need to get my van here. So, and my van's like 2 floors down. What a pain in the butt this is. I hate working in parking garages. That's what I'm talking about. Parked right next to where I need to go. Son of a bitch. Such a pain in the ass parking garages. Coming here under BCM. Let's see what we got. We got a bunch of codes. Lost communication with relay module. I'm gonna have to look all these codes up, see what they have in common. Actuation test. Driver's window up. I'm gonna see if it can at least do that window. Yep. Passenger window down. The relay clicked. I can hear the relay click. I look at the wiring diagram real quick and see what the input is for that relay. There's relays inside here. My test light is hooked up to power, so if it gets a ground, it lights up. This is that's the side that would get the power normally, and this is the ground side. So this tells me that the motor is has continuity through it. All right, the green and black wire. Okay, it's not shoved in there, it's kind of just rusting. Green and black comes from a fuse that is energized when you hit the master switch. Or if I do this, because you can hear the relay. So it should be the power to the relay. How's it clicking? I do have... She's working, right? No, see? My light was off. Okay. I'm hooked into power. Looking at the diagram, should be getting power right here, right? This is 27. This fuse feeds the relay. I was kind of suspecting the relay. I don't know yet if that's exactly what it is, but I am not getting any power through that. That supplies the relay, and then the 3 fuses, 1 for each door, is supplied off of that same power when the relay closes. So I need to find the relay and test that. It is this relay right here to the right of the blue one. When I activate the switch, I can hear the relay on the other side, but this does not click. Yeah, see if I can get that out first. Maybe put my U-Activate in there just to see if I can get the windows to move. I got my U-Activate. Never use this thing, but I want to try it. So let me... Oh. Yep, okay. What I found here is this one is like for the cigarette lighter or whatever you want to call it, the power port. So I'm going to take that one out and I'm going to put it in there just to make sure that it works. Okay, so that's in. So now, still doesn't work. Hopefully I didn't damage the relay. I don't know if this works now. So it does work. That relay works. Okay. The window one in there, and it works. I put the U-Activate in there. So I'm not getting any lights. Usually you should have some lights going on. Okay, so now I got to dig a little bit further, because now I know it's not a relay. So it's got to be the control side. Pin 4 should have power. I'm in the negative there, so pin 4 does have power, and then pin 3 is the control side. Not getting a control to the relay. Alright, I accessed the driver's side switch now. Pin 3, I think it is, according to the diagram, is my control. This is to ground. Pin 3, is it this one? Yep. So I'll push it in there. Right. That's pin 3. Let me find it again. I lost it. This one right there. Right. That's me doing this. I'm gonna put the relay back in. Alright, so that's back in. So if I put a ground on this, the relay did click. I don't know if you heard it. So the relay clicked. So now I'm providing a ground. So these should work. Yep, and they do. So this switch is bad. And I want to switch it over just for the sake of being redundant. And hook it to power. Whenever I hit a ground, light should go on. Whoops. Right. So this should light if the switch is good. And it doesn't. So this switch is bad. And that's the diagnosis. Got the window switch for the Honda Odyssey. I'm going to make a super quick tutorial. It's not really even necessary. Oops. Got to unlock it first. Okay. Here it is. So, take a plastic tool and get it up in there. Oop. I want to hit this car next to me. I'm in an apartment complex here. There you go. So you got clips here in the back, in the front, and these little guys right there. So just connect this guy. Maybe. Connect that one. Disconnect that one. And make sure they're the same. They look the same. That's the part number. This is the used one. Notice the part number is the same as this one. So we'll put it in. It's not easy to do one-handed. Let me see. I think that one's in. That one's in. So let's test it out here. Hey, windows work. Okay. Just make sure this is a used unit, so I want to make sure everything else these mirrors right here, up, down, left, right, and we'll go to the left one. I suppose I could, I mean, the light goes on. I don't really know if it's working or not. This right here, all working. Let me see if there's a, just hold it down for a while. Usually there's a reset that you have to do. So there you go, automatic works. All right, and a little styrofoam there, and that is it. There you go. And I'm going to see if I can actually repair this. I'm going to take it apart. Now, if this bezel was in better shape than this one, they're both in the exact same condition. You would just, there's a screw there, there's 4 screws. You just unscrew it, take the actual switch portion out, and swap that over. But everything looks good, and there you go. There's my super detailed description on how to do a window switch. All right, run into a situation now. I don't know, I have to look at service information, but now it doesn't work. The key fob doesn't work. I can see the light flashing. It was working, so I gotta look it up real quick. That was very strange. I come in here under keyless to add remote, and you can hear it. It's not doing anything. It's just making noise every time I hit this. And then when I get a message saying this vehicle is not equipped, or the function's not equipped, I don't know what that means. So I don't know if I want to hit erase remote. This function is not supported, which makes no sense. The only thing I did was change this, so it's got to have something to do with it. Function is not supported. I'm pretty confused. I might have to use another tool. See, when I do this, it does say this mode checks the response to a keyless entry transmitter code, right? And it says in this screen you may select any of the following buttons. Only one at a time can be used during. And I'm pressing buttons. Different keyless entry transmitter code was received. So I got to figure out what to do with this. All right, first time using this camera. It's the front-facing camera on my laptop. I know my hair looks great, but wanted to explain the rest of the video. Tried another tool, didn't help at all. I tried my Autel and it didn't help. In service information, it just states that after the switch is replaced, that you have to do a reset or relearn. And I did that. It didn't mention anything else. So Google helped me see if I can put the the link or something on here. It's real simple to fix after that. With some digging in service information, I did actually find the procedure. Yeah, it was kind of weird how it just doesn't say, like, when you replace the master switch, you also have to reset the key fob. No big deal. I got it situated, and unfortunately don't have the footage of me doing it. It's very quick to do. I'm kind of glad this happened. He's got 2 key fobs. So if I would have just done the 1 key fob, he would have wound up having one that doesn't work. Close all the doors, everything, make sure all the doors and the hatch and everything's shut. Unlock all the doors. Key in the ignition with your right hand. Your left hand, you're going to hold the key fob. You have to do all this within 5 seconds. Stick it in at 0 position. Turn it to position 2. Press and hold the lock button for approximately 1 second. Let up and then turn the key to 0. You have to do that 3 times within 5 seconds. I had a little trouble with it. I was trying to do it while the fob was still on the key. So luckily he went and got the other key fob, did it that way, so it was easier. You need 2 hands. After you do that 3 times, turn it to the 0 position, press the lock button on the same remote. Door locks will cycle, lock, unlock, indicating the vehicle is successfully entered in the program. Within 5 seconds, press the lock button again on the same remote. And just to add additional remotes, you just do the exact same thing. Google to the rescue. This is, what is this website? North Coast Keyless. I'll just add a link into the description. Very simple. It says takes 5 minutes. It doesn't take 5 minutes. It takes 1 minute. And that's with both key fobs. But that's it for this.